the Gunners! Okay, welcome to the badge. We're outside the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal versus Fulham. Arsenal have started off fantastically this season, looking like they might be putting on a title challenge, who knows? Fulham have been beating up the big teams this season, so let's see what's going to happen, see what the fans think. Ian, welcome to the badge. What are your thoughts and predictions for the game today?
I predicted a 4-0 win earlier today. So
4-0?
4-0, yeah.
What, clean sheet?
Clean sheet, Salah to break his duck as well.
Are you confident Fulham will stay up this season?
Well, at the minute, aren't we in the race for Champions League with Arsenal? Aren't we 7th? We're only a couple of points away from you, know? Why not?
Come on, you whites. Come
on. We're 1 point behind you.
Come on, mate. We belong in the Premier League, mate, and that's where we're staying, mate.
2-0, Fulham are a good side. They've looked strong, but will be too good for them.
I hope we can go far in Europe. I think we should win that. Man United are looking good again, but we've got to go into it thinking we can win it.
What's your minimum expectations for this season?
I think we have to qualify for Champions League. I think in the Europa League we definitely have a chance to win it. There's no teams better than us, I think. I reckon we'll come third.
Who's scoring today?
Mitrovic, first goal. And second one, Andreas Pereira.
Believe in the manager?
I believe in the manager. I think he's done a great job.
Arteta in, 100%. You got to give the manager time. If you don't give him time, then where are you going to go? I'm not really a big fan of him. Top 4 is non-negotiable. You got to get it this season. If you don't get it, then he's got to go.
I'm expecting minimum 3 goals for us. Clean sheet. I just want to see as many goals as I can.
The goals got to be top 4. Maybe win the Europa League.
I think we have it. I don't think Fulham are that good enough.
What are your thoughts on Marco Silva at the moment?
I think Marco Silva's done wonders for the club. Absolutely brilliant manager. Completely different way of playing, compared to Scott Parker when he was in charge. Not only Marco Silva, Boa Morte. To have him alongside him as a Fulham legend is unbelievable.
We got to get top 4 this season, 100%. If we don't get it, then it's a bit disappointing. It says I'm deluded, but I think we're going to win the league.
You think Arsenal going to win the league?
We're going to win the league.
Top 4, fingers crossed, top 3.
4-1, Gabby hat-trick.
Gabby hat-trick.
3-0, Gabby hat-trick again. 3-0, Gabby hat-trick.
No doubt, bro, no doubt.
2-1 for Fulham.
They might sneak one in because Mitrovic is in form, but ultimately 2-1, 3-1.
No matter what happens today, mate, as long as we play with pride and get something out of the game, I'll take a draw now. I mean, Arsenal started the season well. They're a good team, mate. It's like a monkey on top of a tree, mate. We don't know how it got there, but it's going to fall down.
Nice to meet you, Jake. Welcome to the badge. Where have you travelled from to watch this game?
All the way from Australia. So it's been a long flight, very long time, but finally here for the first Arsenal game.
We've got to go for second.
I feel like top 2 is very reasonable. Some people might think I'm delusional.
What, top 2?
Top 2 is like, tell me a team apart from Man City.
He's going to go all guns blazing, mate, and we're going to outscore you boys.
I've got to say 4-1 to Arsenal. I think Mitrovic will get a goal. He is a threat up top.
At the start of the season, I'd say top 4. Now with the run we've had and I see the way that the team are gelling and bonding, I'm going to say top 3.
4-0.
We did it against Liverpool. Van Dijk, we destroyed him. Best centre-back in the world, but Mitro absolutely destroyed him. So why can't we do that against Saliba and Ben White?
Do you reckon it's possible for Arsenal to finish above Liverpool this season?
Yes, Liverpool have been Let's be realistic, and this is not the same Liverpool. Sadio Mane is not here no more, bro. People didn't understand his importance.
Hey, we started well, better than last year, and if we can keep it going, top 4, very, very possible, and the top 6 definite.
I'm saying 5-1.
5-1 Arsenal?
1 Arsenal. I'm going to go over 3-1.
It's going to be a hard game because they're on form, but let's hope we can do what we did against Liverpool and contain them and frustrate them and hopefully get a result tonight.
I've got 3-1.
Arteta in or out?
Oh, definitely in. We're playing together a lot more. He's improved the morale and everything, so we're playing more like a team.
Mitro's on fire. He's scoring goals. I want him to carry it on. He terrorised, the Liverpool defence. Why don't he do it here?
Third?
Yeah.
Champions League's a trophy for a start, so that'd be nice after a few years of none. To get it in the league position and finish past Tottenham, I'd take that every day of the week.
Definitely top 4. I think we can go third this season.
So do you reckon Arteta's the right man then? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
What's your opinions on Arteta? Arteta in or out?
Oh, definitely in. Yeah, it's a project, as they keep saying, in the process. We fell back in love with the club last year. I think the club fell back in love with the fans, and it's made us all joy.
I would say final of Europa League. I'm not too confident that we'll get silverware, but I want to get us to the final at least.
I think we're going to do it in the top 4, yeah? I'm not sure we're going to be like, everyone's saying like we're going to challenge the title or second place. No, Liverpool stay far ahead. So we probably going to get top 4 this season.
Saliba, although he's not a new signing, Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus. Of those 3, who are you enjoying watching the most so far?
I'm liking how Zinchenko's come in and been really solid for us at the back, but honestly, it's got to be Jesus, just because of the way he plays style, fits in so perfectly. He hasn't taken time to adapt. It's just been like perfect from the get-go, honestly.
I think they've all been fantastic, but I've got to say, Jesus is my number 1.
Another goal scorer would be nice in case Jesus get injured. I like Nketiah, but whether he's enough or not, I don't know. A midfielder for me is more important, a centre midfielder.
I think all 3 of them would be up there, 100%.
Okay, do you have a favourite out of them so far, or do you enjoy watching them, all 3 of them?
I enjoy watching them all, but I think Gabriel Jesus.
Saliba, Zinchenko, Gabriel, which one are you enjoying watching the most at the moment?
Oh, Jesus, any day of the week. I like Zinchenko though. I like all 3 of them, but Jesus especially, because goals-wise, assist-wise, does the most.
Yeah, I think the City boys that we've signed have been very good so far. Jesus is genuinely unbelievable.
I think I'm enjoying all 3 of them. I think Jesus has lifted up us as a club tremendously. His skill, his first touch, and his eye for goal is great. But technically, Zinchenko is one of the best technical players I've seen for a long while.
What's your opinion on Marco Silva?
I love this guy. It's great. I mean, last season was fantastic, and beginning of this season is great. So, 100% confident on his skills here.
Jesus is incredible, but also Zinchenko and Saliba, so young, haven't had much experience in the Premier League. I mean, everyone's going to say Jesus, but I think it's got to be Saliba.
My favourite is probably Saliba, but I think the best has to be Jesus. He's on fire at the minute. He looks like the biggest threat in the entire league at the minute. I think he could easily top the goal scoring charts this seaseason.
Rumours are of Pedro Neto and Yuri Tielemans. Which one would you prefer out of those 2 if you only could have one?
I'm probably going to say Tillman. We need a midfielder. Imagine Jaga or Partey got something happen or like sent off or injury. This is the one that I was mainly concerned.
I think Neto, because Saka he's playing a lot, and we need someone up there with Martinelli just to back him up.
Definitely Tielemans. Neto's a good player, but I'm not too fussed because I also think Marquinhos needs chances. As in the same way Saka and Martinelli got chances, Marquinhos needs those chances because he could develop into the next Saka and Martinelli.
I think we have enough backup on the wing as it is, but our strength and depth in midfield isn't quite as good as we have on the wing.
We sort of need a more attacking centre mid. But, I mean, Pedro Neto's really good, but he was injured most last season.
Apart from the main man, Mitrovic, everybody says Mitrovic.
The main man, Mitrovic, mate. You know, I've got to go with someone like, for example, Cabano. Like, he's underrated, quality play. He takes on players, he dribbles.
We need that box-to-box or defensive midfielder, because if Granit Xhaka or Partey's injured, then we need someone to replace them in.
Who would you prefer to play at right wing at the moment?
Trust Marquinhos, give him a tryout, give him a chance. All these youngsters that are coming through, you've got to give them a chance, because you can't always rely on the best players.
Neto. Tielemans isn't an upgrade on Xhaka. I will stand here. I want this to be on film. Xhaka's the man. He's good. He gets too much stick. Tielemans isn't an upgrade. Neto.
Yeah, Tielemans as well. I think a centre mid's what we need. Going forward this season so far, we've been looking good. So, yeah, I'd definitely say centre mids.
It's got to be Tielemans, honestly. If we have any injuries in our midfield, Partey, Xhaka gone, we need another quality midfielder there.
I would take Neto over Tielemans at the moment.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you've got Partey, okay, you've got Lukongo that's a protégé that's coming through. You've still got Xhaka, and you've got others that can fit in the slot there. Odegaard could drop back, even Smith Rowe could fit in there, and you could even transfer, say, Ben White as a defensive midfield player if you needed to.
All right, guys, we're outside the Emirates Stadium with James and Izzy. What are your thoughts on the game today?
It's a good game. Glad that they came back to win it. Fulham were awful. They didn't even deserve a goal.
Who was your man of the match today?
Odegaard. I think it was just great. He scored a goal. He was made great passes.
I'm French. I'm supporting Fulham since maybe 7 or 8 years. So we just made this flag for Fulham, yeah. So special French Fulham flag.
We're much better than we've been for years, so I think we've got it in the bag.
How do you think Arsenal played without Thomas Partey and Zinchenko?
You can tell they were missing. Tierney done a good job, decent, but the way Zinchenko goes into that midfield, you just can't replace it at the minute. He literally becomes an extra centre midfielder. And then Partey, the difference between Partey and El Neni is just massive.
Gabriel, bro, a guy who I rate, but I feel like since David Luiz was like, apart from Saliba, was like the last centre back who allowed him to play in a composed way. Because I feel like he's a defender that needs like leadership skills next to him. So when he has a Saliba, he plays well. But today, I don't know what he did, bro. Man fell asleep for like 2 minutes. And obviously, Mitrovic, let's be honest, he's on fire right now. His confidence. And he's one of the most scariest strikers in the league. You understand? But yeah, he made a mistake, but I can't complain. He scored the winner for us at the end.
What do you think about Bernd Leno today? He was on flames against Arsenal.
To be fair, he played well. It was annoying. He took so much time on the ball. Like, I get it, they need to, but yeah, it's annoying. Like, you would have thought he would have just kicked it a bit quicker for us today.
Biggest worry this season is basically all on Partey.
It's a concern.
I was so tense the whole second half. We were on top of them the whole way. And when Gabriel messed up, I was so mad. But I thought we dug back into it and we got some great plays. Leno, outstanding saves, but I'm really happy. You can hear my voice is gone. I was cheering so loudly.
It was absolutely amazing. It was my first game today and we won, so I'm actually really pleased. And it was absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it.
Thoughts on Bernd Leno's performance then?
I thought he played really well. I mean, he's got a point to prove, being an ex-Arsenal player. He controlled the box. He made some good saves. Unfortunately, he got beaten a couple of times, but that's the way it goes. That's football, isn't it?
I'm not going to lie to you. Only Man City is the only team I fear this season. Liverpool, we've seen. Their midfield ain't better than our midfield. I'm sorry, bro.
You reckon?
Henderson, Milner, Harvey Elliott, whatever his name is, bruv. We've got Odegaard. For me, the best number 10 in the league, bruv. In terms of creativity, innit? I feel like he needs to shoot more, though. Because every time he shoots, he scores.
Okay, what do you think about Arsenal without Thomas Partey and Zinchenko today?
They were good. Tierney's a good replacement for Zinchenko. El Neni, man, I like El Neni. He gets too much stick. He's a good player. Say one thing he did wrong today. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a great player.
But fair play to Arsenal. They've done their business today. They beat us. I've got no sour grapes about the game. You were the better side on the day. You beat us. End of story.
Gabriel Jesus, best striker in the league so far?
So far, yeah. I'd say, so far, 3 games in, on par with Mitrovic, so it's going to be a bit of a battle between them two today. So we'll just have to wait and see.
I think we made hard work of it, but we got there in the end.
I thought it was a good game. I mean, Arsenal are a quality side. I was happy with the way Fulham played. I mean, to come away only losing 2-1, I mean, it's not a bad result. There's a lot of teams that come here and lose by a lot more than we did.
What can I say? 4 games, 4 wins. You get me? That's the most important. But I feel like today, though, the way we started was a bit slow. I felt like maybe because we were missing Partey and Zinchenko, so you can see what Zinchenko brings. I'm not going to lie to you, Kieran Tierney's looking a bit like... You get me? I don't think he should be playing for us.
Do you reckon it's not down to fitness?
Nah, man, I feel like his way of playing football is too old school. I feel like he's a player that's important for us, for the squad, but I saw the difference. Like, you get me? But having Zinchenko, who today can fit in as a centre mid and play as a wing back when we need him to do it. So I felt like not having him today kind of killed us because the tempo of our play was a bit dead.
Score prediction for the home leg at the Craven Cottage against Arsenal.
I'm saying 2-1 Fulham, Mitrovic last-minute winner, and he's going to give it to the Arsenal fans because of how you treated him today.
Last-minute 2-1 winner, but it'll be Bernd Leno coming up for a corner. Heading it in, 97 minute, bet on that.
We've just finished here at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal looking fantastic, looking like if there's ever a year Arsenal, this might be the year for something special. Unbeaten so far. You know what happens the last time Arsenal went unbeaten? Fulham, they played well, but they weren't able to do their usual trick of rattling the giant, but they did play well, and it was unlucky. Arsenal 2, Fulham 1. It's been the badge, and we'll see you next time.